Right, Bradders, we have another guest from Evolve Tackle, and it's James is back with us.
I'm back.
We're back.
I'm back.
We're back. We've just been talking briefly, James, about obviously we know you haven't been up for a while, but you've been busy doing certain things and new products and things like that, mate. So, what you been up to anyway, matey?
I've actually been doing a bit of fishing.
Have we now?
Well, say that bit. I've been on a family holiday as well, and as
Yeah.
you know, we had to move location because we're growing now, so we had to go into a different premises. So yeah, it's been a bit crazy.
Been a bit
Apologies
crazy,
for not
mate.
coming up to see you. So I've managed to get a little bit of fishing in abroad, a couple of sessions at home as well, and now I've just come up to see you guys. I'd love to come and see
Fantastic, mate. Fantastic. Right, what we've got is we've got a few new products, which obviously James has kindly brought up to show us. But we were talking in general downstairs, and we were talking about the leg clip system, weren't we?
Yep.
Now, the videos that we did before were really well received, James, because at product, it's that development into you know it's been thought about in it. What's the word I'm looking for?
Well, we're just trying to get it across the. It's very advanced. I
Yes.
think the word is quite advanced. You know,
Yeah.
that's what we've always been about. And you know, I think, like I said, some of what we were discussing downstairs, we can now bring to the table.
Yeah.
And explain to the guys a little bit more why we developed this clip, the reasons behind it, and a couple of little handy tips with it as well. And whilst we're here, we could actually show the new weight clip. We call them weight clip. So we can show you the new anti-tangle sleeve we've done for that, and the new weight clip as well.
Well, for a first, I'm actually going to shut up, Bradders. And it's over to James.
Right, so when we were downstairs, you was quite rightly, you can get a little bit confused because we do a plus and minus feel to everything,
Yes,
all right? And
yes,
what
yeah.
that dictates is the release rate of your swivel or the lead or weight that you're using. So plus is a release rate of 3 ounces and above, minus is a release rate of 3 ounces and below.
Right.
Okay, we've implemented that into our weight clips by having a plus and a minus tail rubber.
Yes.
All right, so like we were discussing downstairs, how can you identify what is a plus and what is a minus? So you can see that on there, Bradders. You've got a little minus there. And if you're in the shop and you're going to go and buy some, you have the minus there. So don't forget, basically, in layman's terms, different compounds.
Yeah.
Softer and a harder compound as you feel. We can't do the squeezy test for you guys to feel it, but if you come in and you feel the minus is softer, that is a plus. You have the plus in the corner there, and it's actually on the actual tail rubber as well. You'll feel it's a harder material.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
So what that gives you the beauty of with our clips is to really vary the way that you set things up. With a normal sort of tail weight lead clip, tail rubber, really you can only dictate it by where you place the tail rubber for your release rate. And a lot of the clips out there now have a serrated edge, whereas we've done away with that, and I'll explain more in a minute why. But again, what you could use is a 5 ounce, 4 ounce on a minus tail rubber. So if you're fishing on a venue where you know you have to drop, minus tail rubber, heavier weight or lead, coming off every single time.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't want to lose your lead or your weight, you could put 3 ounces of blow on a plus. Generally, it won't come off on a normal take, okay? But we do, again, they're all tested to know that if fish does become tethered, you still have that release rate.
Yeah.
All right? So again, they're all designed for fish safety as well. But yeah, you can dictate that again by having the two different tail rubbers. So as you can see there, that's a plus on there. You've got it marked on there as well, and that's the minus. All right, so again, two different compounds.
And with your leg clips, James, obviously the weights that you do, because they're not leads, the weights. Will you just show the guys who's watching just how easy they slide on and off the leg clips?
Yes. Yep. I'm just going to put that one over there. Hold on. We just plonk that down there. So again, where we have no serrated edge, there's a very smooth fit on these. All right. And again, that's for a reason. So there's another reason we splice ours from the side as well. These can all be spliced from the side. I'm going to show you another little clip in a minute how to add that.
That's fantastic.
But again, so you get a nice smooth run. If I can show you there. On we go. Oh, I've got fiddly fingers. Hold on. Let's just pop that. Oh, I can never do it. But let's pop that on. Sorry, Bradders, you probably can't see that, but as you can see there, you've got a nice smooth, no serrated edge on there. That just
and there's plenty of movement in that curve, isn't there, with your weights?
Yep, absolutely. So you've got quite a large area there for the swivel to travel. All right, and that's on. And again, this one is set up on a minus tail rubber, and that is one of our new tournament weights, by the way. All right, and that's a 4 ounce, so that's non-toxic tournament weight. So obviously, it's always advisable with any clip, give that a bit of saliva on there. Same with the tail rubber. And again, you'll notice you've got a little groove or a little part cut out there. Can you see that, Brad, is on there? If I rotate that round a little bit, you'll see there's like a little cutaway. Okay, and that always lines up with the arm of the clip.
Really neat, mate.
Yeah.
Really,
And
really
again,
neat.
fish comes along, I don't want to do it over that, but comes along, picks up the hook, gone.
Straight away, yeah.
Straight away, it's gone. Did you get
Yeah.
that, Brad? Sorry, mate. So yeah, again, it just, with an all lead clip, you've only got that area where you can either cut away a bit of the arm, which is an old trick that people used to do.
I've
and
actually
again,
done that myself in past, mate. I think we all have.
and a lot of them are serrated as well, so we've done away with that, so you're always getting a nice smooth transition on that clip itself. All right. But again, it just gives you so much more variation of the way you can set up.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's the reason we created ours. So there's no serrated edge, there's no bulky knots getting in the way or anything like that. That's why your knot is obviously all neatly placed.
And the ingenious part of this is what you're going to show now with this
so
splicing needle.
I'm going to have to take that tail rubber off.
Yeah.
So again, a lot of people, as much as they, they love them, but they say you can actually, like say, get these in with finger and thumb, but it is tricky. So obviously ours, Brad, as you can see, that are spliced from the side. Okay, now a lot of people going, oh, it's quite tricky. You can knead it in with your thumb, but I'm going to show you a little trick now. If you get a fine gated needle, you pass that through the back. In you go. In you go through there, like so. That's like that.
So simple, this one.
Yep. And then you just pop your loop end through. Now, if you put your thumb over that and just pull that down into the channel, all I've got to do now is pull that. Typically it's gone around the back there, but yeah, pull that down. Pop, and it's in, like so. You can just literally, I'll show you again, yeah. So you can hear it click through because that one didn't go as well that time, I'll show you, but yeah.
It's always the same when you're doing it on camera, mate.
Yeah, always the bloody way, innit? But yeah, literally get the needle through, loop over the end, pop that over. Yeah, the important part is just get your thumb so you get the whole thing into the channel. See the way it's just sliding through nice and easy? So it's gone over the ring there. And just pull that tight and then pop, that's in already.
Yeah.
All right, and then just add your tail rubber onto the end.
Yeah.
Right. And just whilst we're on the video now, this is our new weight clip as well. So there was two originally in the range. You had the Flexi ring. Sorry, Brad, I was going to get that. You had the Flexi ring. You had a standard QC as well. All right. But now what we've done is the new Flexi QC.
Do you know, so I love using, especially if I'm using a stiffer boom.
Yep.
Because there's a lot more movement in it, mate.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's the whole idea behind these. One,
Yeah.
you've got the beauty of being at a QC, all right, so you can quick change. But again, you've got all the flexibility for that. If you're using a stiffer boom, it's always going to kick
Just
away,
kicking it away
as you can
into it,
see.
mate, yeah.
All right. And again, what we got there is the new tail rubbers, all right, the anti-tangle sleeves, sorry. So you can see you've got, like, compared to other ones, you've got a slightly larger body at the top there. These slide over nice and neat, so they suit this clip. Also, just to let people know as well, we sell that swivel separately, so you can put them, if you don't use our clips, you can put them in someone else's lead clip as well.
Yeah.
All right, but again, you've now got Flexi QC, but that tail rubber, look, on, off.
It don't catch on the crook, does it?
It is so, we get a lot of questions, oh, it's always a nightmare, because we all like to unhook the fish in the mesh for safety.
Yeah.
But, you're trying to do it, the fish is maybe going a bit berserk, but the anti-tangle sleeve's catching on the crook part there. With these, they just slide on and off really simple.
And the difference between them ones, James, is that they're actually a flat,
Yes.
where all the other anti-tangle sleeves, they're all,
yeah. The other argument, or the other point we designed these as well, is a lot of people still like to use a flexi ring, okay? And there's never been an anti-tangle sleeve to fit. A lot of people used to just put heat shrink over the top.
shrink, yeah.
But what you do is, as you can see with them, Brad, there, you remove the top collar part, and you see you've got like a little half moon shape on there as well, inside. But that's the one I've removed it. So the top collar's come off, and now, at last, there's now an anti-tangle sleeve that fits the flexi ring as well. And that little half moon shape I was telling you about, it's just so it allows the swivel to move properly.
Yeah, it's
all right?
great. Yeah,
It's just
that attention to detail, mate, isn't it? With every single
Absolutely,
product.
yeah. I mean, like I say, it's only been just over a year since we launched, and
Yeah.
people are starting to realise now how complex it is. It is tricky. We always admitted that. That's why we always said we start at the top, and it will work down. But yeah, the audience is there now.
Well, we've noticed that more people is coming in the shop and going straight to board,
Yeah.
and obviously picking Evolve products up, mate, because obviously they've seen it out
Yeah.
there, they've seen how it works, they see that it does work,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's going really well for us,
Good.
mate.
Glad to hear it, mate.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it, you know. So, yeah, so there's the new clips there, the new anti-tangle sleeves, a little bit of info again about the actual clips themselves and the tail rubber, 2 different tail rubbers. So, like I say, there's no difference. The clip itself is not a plus or minus.
Yeah.
It's purely all in the tail rubber.
All in the tail
all right?
rubber.
And like I say, you can tell the difference between the two. You have a plus in the corner or a minus in the corner.
James,
Right.
fantastic products once again, mate.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for coming up, mate.
All right.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, mate.